The statements and content included in this video are jokes and for satirical entertainment purposes only. They should not be taken literally and do not reflect the actual beliefs or personal views of those depicted or involved with this production.
Walter the Goomba? You call me Goomba. It's cool, bro. I look at that. It's funny.
So guys, today we got a very special video to watch. Today we're watching Walter the Goomba's biggest highlight of his career. This Walter the Goomba's video we're about to watch never gets old. It will never get old. It was 3 years ago and it will still be a masterpiece because it's the funniest. It's one of the funniest videos I've ever watched. I'm probably gonna react to it again 5 years from now because this video will never be forgotten. If by the end of that video, Walter the Goomba said, think about this, on some level, everything I said on this video is not true. Everything was just comedy. So ultimately, like the video and subscribe. If he said that by the end of that video, he would be the funniest comedian on earth because that video was hilarious. That story he told on that video was so unrealistic. It sounded like some I would see in a dream. And what made the video so funny is this ugly Goomba straight face. He was not laughing or smiling at all. He was so enthusiastic telling the story. While the Goomba was telling that weird story, in his head, he was like, think about this. On some level, people will finally give me my flowers after I upload this video. Nobody will ever call me a simp. Ultimately, I am the best player in Miami. He genuinely believed somebody would watch that video and say, damn, Fresh is moving like that. He's the man. He's smashing 3 girls at once. Oh my God, he's the man, bro. I'm subscribing. Fresh, I'm begging you, please tell me your secret. And I know for a fact he genuinely believed that because the point of that video, the whole point, was to advertise their dating course. I'm a fan of Myron, but the fact that he let this ugly Goomba tell that story as an advertisement to their course is beyond retarded. This dumbass Goomba was really thinking this story will make the course sales go crazy. He was really thinking that. It just shows how stupid this Goomba is. His self-awareness is non-existent.
All right, guys. So you heard my L's, marrying a single mom, getting left out in the cold, basically in the car, never came downstairs. But today we're gonna talk about my W in terms of having 3 women in one day.
Guys, before we start listening to this stuttering Goomba line about smashing 3 girls, we have to acknowledge this ugly Goomba's ugliness, man. Look at his face. If God made you this ugly, it's for a reason. There's no way God just makes people ugly for no reason, man. This guy has to be evil, man. He did something. Even if I was a prostitute, pause, I wouldn't let this Goomba smash, man. Like, God, bro.
Now, it sounds crazy, right? But I was kind of foreign to this idea of having multiple girls in one day, because I felt, you know, do the right thing, do the good thing, have one girl I'm talking to, and that's it. But I met this guy at a pool party. He's an NBA player. I won't say his name for some reasons, but, you know, he's a pretty top tier guy, head value guy, right? I'm at the bar ordering drinks for my friends, and he says, yo, bro, what's a good spot to go party at tonight? And I told him, look, bro, you can go downtown, you can go to Brickell, Wynwood, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to downtown because it's a really good spot. And then he's like, yo, bro, are you on Instagram? I was like, perfect. Yeah, I am. So I gave him my Instagram, and lo and behold, he followed me. He said, wait, you know this chick? So he pulls up this girl's profile, because you can see who's following someone that you just added from like the following list. I was like, yeah, I know her, bro. I used to like do her back in the day. He's like, damn, that's my shorty want to come in town. So basically, we were smashing the same chick.
This Goomba is basically saying that this NBA player is a cuck. Oh, let me check your following list. Let me see who you're following, Fresh, because you're very important, man. Oh, you're following this girl. This is my girl, man. You smashing my girl? That's cool, man. She's coming in town. That's my shorty. She's coming in town. I am so glad a high value man like Fresh is smashing my girl, man. She's coming in town. That's my shorty. She's coming in town, man. This NBA player was just chilling at the bar, and he saw Fresh's face, and he was like, yeah, this guy fucks. He fucks. He knows where the party's at. Walked up to Fresh asking him where the party's at. The ugly Goomba gave him where to go, and he wanted to follow him. Hey, let me follow you. Let me check your following list to see the kind of women you're talking to. Ooh, you're talking to my woman? That's nice. This NBA player is basically being exposed for meat watching Fresh and also being a cuck. This guy does not sound like an NBA player. It sounds like some freak, like some random freak who walked up to Fresh lying about being an NBA player. That might have been Puff Diddy. Of all people at that bar, why would he walk up to Fresh? It's not like that NBA player knew who Fresh was at that time. He didn't even know who he was. Why would he walk up to Fresh? I'm thinking Fresh is trying to tell us here that he got the face of a cool guy who parties. That's what he's trying to tell us here. Like the NBA player just saw Fresh's face and had to walk up to him to ask what parties he goes to. Because Fresh just has that face of parties. Fresh, you do not have a face of a man who parties a lot. You have a face of a man who goes to the park, walking around the park alone, asking women to direct him to locations that he doesn't even want to go to.
So he's like, yo, dude, you know what? I'm having a mansion party like the next day. Come through, I got you. All this time, you know, we linked up the same night at the party spot I was going to. We connected. And funny enough, we dated the same girls, like a bunch of them. It was crazy, you know. Like we always say, me and Myron, a lot of these girls share the same high value men and they're around in the same circles, right? I'm at his mansion party, right? There's like 40 girls and like 5 guys.
Bro, tell me this doesn't sound like a Diddy party. 40 girls, 5 guys. You're telling me this NBA player invited 4 people and Fresh is one of those 4 people. Yeah, Fresh, yeah. The NBA player who barely knows you invited you with 3 other people. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's starting to make sense. Maybe that NBA, quote-unquote NBA player, because that was probably Diddy, invited 4 ugly dudes that he thought they were virgins, including Fresh, and he just wanted to bless them with 3 girls for each one of them. I'm not gonna lie, that makes sense. Like, the NBA player saw Fresh and he was like, oh, this guy is definitely starving. Let me bless him. And he just invited them with the 3 other guys who he thought they were starving. I guess he was doing charity work.
In my head, I'm like, yo, real talk, this is crazy. Like, I've never been at a party where there's been this much girls compared to guys. So I'm like, yo, how's this gonna work? He says to me, yo, come through, bro. So he's like, yo, pick 3 that you want, and I got you. I was like, 3 that I want? Is it like a buffet? Shoot, I'll take it. So I was like, yo, I like her, and her. He goes, talks to them, calls them over, and I kid you not, I got a bedroom for you over here, do your thing. I'm like, what the heck? Is it that easy?
This ugly Goomba is proudly bragging about another man doing the talking to prostitutes, by the way. 3 prostitutes, he went there to tell them that, you see that Goomba looking guy right there? He is starving. I need you girls to have sex with him today, and I will pay you after, okay? That's exactly what the NBA player said to those prostitutes. And this stuttering Goomba is out here making a video bragging about that. Wow.
So what happened was, like, I talked to them real quick. They were mad cool. And legit, guys, I could have a threesome with them, but I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I had no idea what was going on. I was like, yo, this is too much for me. But what happened was, I did my thing with one of them, came back outside, hopped in the shower real quick, talked to the other one, went back in the room later on. So basically, I had 3 girls in one night. It sounds crazy, guys, but there's a whole nother world outside of the regular dating circle where guys of high value can actually like set up certain things that regular guys can't. So translate that into like my own lifestyle. Now from Instagram, I say, you know what? I can have 3 in one day. Why can't I do it myself? Learning from Deals on Demand that you guys are gonna learn if you bought the course. We're gonna re-release it soon, coming up maybe like next month. That whole
think about this. On some level, we will release a course next month that will teach you how to go to a Diddy party, and ultimately, you're gonna learn how to have sex with 3 girls in one night. Walter, what was impressive about going to a Diddy party and suck his cock for 3 girls? Nothing is impressive about that. All you did was existing and being ugly. You were lucky that good people still exist. That quote-unquote NBA player just wanted to bless you because he knew you're not smashing anything. At first, I thought this story was made up, but now that I'm thinking about it, it has to be real. I mean, guys, just think about this. 5 guys, 40 girls. This is an orgy party or something like that. Some freaky stuff happened in that party. This conclusion I just came to makes a lot of sense to me. This NBA player probably does that every other month. He just blesses ugly people that get no pussy in Miami, and Fresh was one of them. Does that make sense?
You once said that some basketball player had offered you any woman in his house. Even if that wasn't... Well, let me finish it. Even if that wasn't a lie, what's impressive about sleeping with a random hooker?
First of all, they were not hookers.
Stop the cap.
Secondly,
Well, if he's offering to sleep...
it wasn't any woman.
Okay, it's not a hooker. It's just an actual
What happened
whore,
was
like a super...
I told a story about a true event that happened.
No.
People thought I was lying. And
You
it's funny.
were.
He came onto my show and explained it in detail what happened. And I wasn't lying.
Who was the basketball player?
Yes. Secondly,
Who was he?
Go watch our podcast, Fresh and Fit.
Well, make them interested. Who tell me who it was?
And, it was a player for Chicago Bulls.
Stop the
And-
cap.
Michael Jordan?
No.
So who was it?
Go watch and find out.
Well, tell them so they know what to look up. What are they gonna look up?
Fresh and Fit NBA story. And
Yeah, but then they're gonna just get the Moist Critical video.
So basically, we were smashing the same chick.
No, you weren't. The only thing you've been smashing is your meat into your hand, you liar. This story's already got more plot holes in it than Kingdom Hearts. Why would an NBA player go up to a random guy at a pool party to ask for a party later?
What's the name of the?
look them up. But what happened was YouTubers were jealous because they said, no other way this is possible. Fresh, you're lying. I'm like, why would I lie about this on camera? To be roasted and exposed. What happened was I brought him on after his contract was finished. He was overseas, and he spoke about what happened at the party. And it wasn't every girl. He just said, listen, bro, the house is yours. What do you want to do? Pick who you want. Go do your shit. And that was it.
So you think that they thought that story was fake because they were jealous?
Yeah, of course.
Are you insane?
A little bit.
This tactic of calling people that criticize you jealous is very low IQ. That's what the low IQ does when he doesn't know what to say. Think about this. On some level, they're just jealous. Yes, Fresh, I'm very jealous that you smashed 3 prostitutes. No, just think about this. They were not prostitutes. They were, not regular girls. On some level, ultimately, I am so jealous Fresh smashed 3 girls that he was never going to smash without this random NBA player that he still, till this day, doesn't want to say who it is. Fresh, who is this NBA player? Is it an NBA player or some freaky dude that you sucked his cock for those 3 girls? Tell us the truth, Fresh.
Yes. Did you end up picking a girl from there?
Let's just say I had a lot of fun.
Or were you dreaming?
No, it's real.
Can you promise on that? Or are you too far down the hole in this story?
Promise to God, bro. Nothing to lie about.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I guess even assuming the story is real, as I said, I guess maybe it's not really a hooker, but it's certainly not like a valuable woman. You know what I mean? What do you think? Can you weigh in on this?
I wasn't there.
Yeah, but weigh in on the situation.
I believe it.
I'm not asking if you believe it. I mean, I'm asking what would be impressive about sleeping with that type of person.
Well, all the girls are hoes in Miami, so.
Look at this pathetic Goomba trying to avoid the question by doing this goofy shit. Just admit it, bro. You don't want to say the NBA player name because it wasn't even an NBA player. It was Puff Diddy. You sucked his dick for those 3 hookers. It's not a big deal, bro. We already know Fresh is. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.